Ah, retired since you.
You have retired. You are welcome.
Thank you, ma.
Since. Yeah, thank you, man. You're welcome. I can see Odebode Gloria Ayo. Can you please introduce yourself? I don't know. Okay. What about Madam Toyin?
Good evening, everyone. My name
Good
is
evening, ma'am.
Tony. Mr. Ogurinde invited me. I'm not retired yet in some months at the end of the year. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, that's a good one. Happy preparation. Yeah,
She's
also
my
Thank
preparing
you
people for
very much.
retirement.
she's my guest.
Thank you very
Okay,
much.
she has become our guest. That's it. We are happy to have you, ma. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Okay. What about Gloria Ayodebode? Can you introduce yourself, please? Maybe it's not.
She's still muting her phone.
Okay. Okay. Please unmute her if she's. Please unmute. Okay, while we are waiting for her, I don't know this a man. ACCA Akinwumi. Can you introduce yourself, sir? Oh, ma, I don't know. It's not showing anything. Okay, Madam Yemi Ajayi. You are welcome, ma. Can you unmute and introduce yourself?
Good evening, ma.
Good evening,
Yes,
ma.
ma. Mrs. Laimi Aja. Yes, Mrs. Halilu. I don't know. I don't think she has joined.
You are her sister. This network is bad. I can't hear what you are saying. Hello? Oh, yeah. Anyway, I hope we can all hear me clearly. Madam
Yes.
Rosemary, yes. Madam Rosemary will not forget you.
Yes,
Okay.
she's my sister. She's a friend and a sister, but she will
Okay.
soon join us.
Okay. Okay. We'll be expecting her. Thank you very much. You're all welcome. We want to start because we have already, this is already 12 minutes past and we don't intend to waste our time. I will be sharing my screen with us so that we'll be able to see what we have. Just a minute.
Hello.
Hello?
You asked me to introduce myself the other time before you turn to
Okay.
the other
Please
woman you
introduce
mentioned.
yourself, sir.
My
Yes,
name is
introduce.
Deputy Corps Commander Akinwumi Ademola, retired.
Woo! Happy to have you, sir.
It's a pleasure, man.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank
Did you
you
just
very
retire or you are?
I retired. I retired November 2024.
Wow, that's a good
as
one.
a Deputy Corps Commander.
Yeah, that's good. That is deputy. That is road safety.
Exactly.
Wow.
I don't even know how you picked my name when I was a unit commander, Ife.
Okay.
That is what is registered here.
That's great. Maybe when we came for IPPIS capturing, probably.
Okay. It could be.
That's a good one. You're very much welcome, sir.
It's a player,
Very
man.
much welcome.
Thank
So
you.
I want to share the screen now, and then you will also excuse me. We are adults struggling with AI and all these new inventions, everything. I know most of us are trying. Some of us,
But
we are
ma,
learning.
hello ma, for somebody like me that don't know you, you've not introduced yourself.
Okay, I will introduce myself.
Yes.
I will introduce myself. ASAP. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Okay, I hope everybody okay. I'm seeing Odebode Gloria. Has everybody been able to introduce themselves? I can see Madam Toyin, Madam Rose. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I want to introduce myself now by popular demand. So my name is Foluke Oni. I also retired from the civil service, federal civil service, on 3rd July 2024. 2024. So I am presently the CEO of Zentalink Consultants, and I am on this program we call Retire to Refire, which is basically for people that have retired or are about to retire. Maybe you still have like 2 years or 1 year more, because we deal with retirement planning, how you will not find yourself in a ditch. And some people have already retired. Despite all their plans and everything, they still see that they are not doing anything. And that is not too healthy for us. So we are here to encourage you to refire. That is, do the matchbox, snap the matches, and set yourself on fire again. Because whether we like it or not, we have to, we have to continue life. Retirement is not the end of life. In fact, it is a beginning of another life, another type of life that only retired people will understand. So my name is Foluke Oni. I went to University of Ife. I don't know if there's a great Ife among us, because Ife happens to be the only university, and others are
Okay.
they are just coming after.
Okay.
That's the slogan. It is a slogan.
Others are coming after. You agree?
Okay.
The time you are saying okay, that means you agree with me. Fine.
I don't agree with you.
Cannot be contended.
It is a slogan.
It's a slogan, not the truth, right?
Oh.
Thank you very much. And I hope that those of us that have retired, maybe on one of these occasions, you'll be able to share your experience with us. Today, what we have for us is just one of the topics that we have prepared. Hey, Jesus is Lord. Which one am I going to? Okay. I hope can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. You can see my screen. Okay.
Yes.
So, okay, so this is the first first page says, retire to refire conduits. I don't intend to waste our time because I want there to be more time for us to be able to discuss, to be able to ask questions and share the things that actually concern us. And we started late and we intend to finish on time. So this is, we call it retire to refire conduit. And what is a conduit? So I went into the dictionary and it defined, Webster's dictionary define conduit as a means of transmitting or distributing in regards to people and relationships. Being a conduit person can refer to someone who positively connects people and places or distributes something of value to another. Okay, I took time to do that definition because I want us to understand that in this retire to refire program, we don't claim to know everything. But what we know is that whatever you want to do, we can help you to identify what what you can do, and then how you can get to begin to do it. You understand? So this is what we specialize in doing. So that we just not keep quiet. Like Yoruba people will say, "Ẹni tó bá dákẹ́ tara ẹ̀ máa bá dákẹ́." So we are encouraging everybody to make sure that you are not just sitting down. So don't rest just yet. That is the topic for this particular session. And we intend to be doing webinar every month. And we are slating it for the first Saturday of every month. We tried in the morning, but we saw that morning wasn't too good for most people. So this evening now, unless we have people that will still complain, I think we may need to just relax for the evening. So don't rest just yet. Practical reasons why a retired person should find something meaningful to do. Dr. Foluke Oni. So I am defining retirement as a major life transition for many of us. You know, a lot of people, they don't look forward to retirement because they cannot think of any other thing they are going to do after they retire. It's even frightening to a lot of people, you know. And I even experienced some people, even that I reach up to director, you just discover that they have not made any plan at all. For somebody that I know, it was the last day that he was to spend in the office, that he came and asked me that, okay, I'm retiring today, so what do I need to do? I said, what? You mean you have not done anything? Because there are a lot of things that you need, and we start a year before. A lot of things that you need to do. So, but people don't really look forward to it unless maybe you have actually trained yourself. But one thing that is certain in life is that change is permanent. We have to prepare for retirement. While rest is important, especially after years of demanding work, doing nothing for too long can quietly create new problems for us. So, because we are designed for purpose. Human beings are designed for purpose. Okay. Work may end, but purpose should not. A lot of private people have been also approaching me. They say, when should I retire? I say, well, see, this our work is basically for people that they force to retire, because we realize that many people are not even ready for it. It's either in the federal government, it's either you spend 35 years of working or 60 years of age. And they now say whichever one comes first. You cannot even choose that, okay, my 35 years will happen in 2024, but my 60 years will happen in 2026 or 2027. I prefer that one. No, you cannot choose. So, but if you are a private person, you want to retire, you know, it is a different ball game, though everything is still similar. Retiring from a private job means that you just do less work. You make sure that you put certain people in charge of your work so that you will not be using your body again. So work may end, but purpose should not end. You should have your purpose. You should have what we call a purpose, what we are after, what we are looking forward to. When people stop having a reason to wake up each day. They often experience loss of identity, low self-esteem, feelings of emptiness, feelings of emptiness or feelings of irrelevance. Having something to do, whether paid or unpaid, restores a sense of I still matter. I hope we all agree with me on that. So when you have something to do, when you wake up, you have somewhere to go. You have somewhere to go, you will wake up with joy, you get up. But when you don't have anywhere to go, though at our age for retirement, it may not be every day, but having something to look forward to, you are going to connect with some people maybe on Tuesday, or you are going to a particular place, there is a work that's scheduled for you on Thursday, like that. It keeps the brain working. Too much rest can actually harm our health. Moderate activity helps prevent or delay old age sicknesses. And what are the old age sicknesses we are talking about? High blood pressure. There was a time when we were still in service. We went for a particular conference. At the conference now, it just started. They continue to talk, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, no tea break. One man had to pause there and say, excuse me. As you can see, all of us are adults here, and many of us have drugs that we are taking. We all laughed here. But he was telling the truth. He said many of us have drugs that we are taking, and many of us cannot take it unless we eat. You have not said anything about tea break. Everybody just clapped for the man because whether we like it or not, when as you are start to decline. But what you engage yourself in will determine how fast that declining is going to be. So we have high blood pressure, diabetes, joint stiffness and muscle weakness, memory decline. Then it depends on the type of job you have done during the time that you are actually active. What did you do? For example, I used to have swollen ankles when I was working. So I went to the hospital, they gave me some drugs. I said, what is this? Some say, okay, I should be hanging my leg.
Well,
I should be
me. Did you talk well of family?
Hello? Okay. So they say, raise your leg or put it on pillow. It will help to ease it. And I continue to do those things. It will go down in the evening, go up again before I close from work. I didn't know. But immediately I retired, this thing just stopped. I didn't take any drug, nothing. The swelling of legs. So I realized that it was one of the job hazards. Job hazards. These are some of the things we still expose people that are still in service. We expose them to it. We have medical doctors that know these things that we call sciatica, this swelling, high blood pressure, even diabetes. Because you will stay in one place. They will just be bringing food. You are doing meeting from morning till evening. They will be bringing rice, will bringing tea. You keep on drinking. And all these things, they are not healthy. You are not burning the food you are eating. So these things have already started occurring before you retire, but you can actually curb them after retirement by doing some moderate activity and watching the things you eat. Many doctors now advise retirees to stay mentally and physically active. Mentally active is very important. Physically active, they say go for walk, very important too. So, and even doctors agree to it. Mental sharpness needs exercise. The brain, like the muscles, weakens without use. So retirees will stay engaged in teaching. Now we are now talking about what we can do. We are talking about what we can do. And these are the things, if we remember in those days, I remember when we were younger, when we were we were living in the village, one village of Ilesha, that was Iwara. I remember it so clearly. These adults, in the evening when there is moon outside, what they do is they teach small children. They tell us a lot of stories, and they teach us contexts. They teach us, how to react in under some situations and circumstances. These teachings also help them to prolong their lives. So when we retire, teaching is one of the things we can do. We can write books. Many of us, we don't know that we can write. In fact, writing book is even easier today. But we see a lot of people discouraging us. They say, people are not reading books anymore. They are not reading, but people are reading books. Even books go further than all this social media, because it's not everybody that can buy phone. The people that can buy phone, they may not be able to buy, what do you call it now? Android phone. People that can buy Android phone, they must have data. But when you have book, it goes far and wide, even places you cannot imagine. A book can get there. You can volunteer. You can see that I put FRSC, our FRSC man. Thank God you are here. Maybe you may be able to tell us how we can become a special marshal. I am one, but I left. I don't know how I can get back to it. We can get involved in mentoring. We can also have small business activities. But it's not all of us that can do business. Not all of us. But those people who can do business, I thank God, from the workshop we had, some of us that know how to do business, they actually started making cake, doing different types of things. And even raising chicken behind their house. That is this free range, and they are laying eggs. They have started. They also just start small and grow. Have something to look forward to. Mentoring, small business activity, tend to maintain better memory. You will have memory, you can reason, you have emotional balance. It does a lot of good for us. So, and then another reason why we shouldn't just rest after retirement, is also because of the income. Retirement income often needs support. Pensions payment may undergo some unexpected challenge. It may be delayed, it may be irregular, it may lose value due to inflation. Thank God for what the government just did for retirees towards the end of last year. Many people, it was very unexpected, and because it was unexpected, they were able to use it to meet some financial obligations. And if you are the type that, you don't need money. I know of a woman, when she retired, the children said, see, mommy, we just want you to rest. Tell us, what is your salary? We will be contributing it and be paying you your salary every month. That is good. This is the prayer we are praying for all our children. But if you are just collecting that money and there's nothing you are doing, you are just there, you have to have something. And I know a lot of women too. Maybe when they go and do Omugo, their children want them to just stay, and that is abroad. Omugo, I hope all of us know what Omugo is. It is an Igbo language that we have all adopted. It's when you go and take care of your children's children, and when you go, they are now saying like, they want you to come and stay with them. And when mommy starts saying, no, I have to go back home because nobody will feed my chicken, nobody will feed my goats, I have to go. They become angry. They say, what is it? How can you say you are? And then there will now be fight, because you have to have something that you are looking forward to. So you can have a small enterprise consulting role or a skill-based activity. This one can supplement your income. It can reduce your financial anxiety. There are some people that they have invested, they didn't know what they were going to do with the lump sum they gave them. He just went and threw it inside this what do you call it now, that government says, government bond. They went and threw it, they used it to buy bond. So that one generates money for them every quarter, and they go and collect. So that's another area. But then for that one, you are not exerting any energy, you are not exerting any skill. So that one will just bring extra money for you. But we should involve ourselves in something that will involve our brain. We should not isolate ourselves socially. Should not. And there are some people that during their when they were still working, they are very, very active in either their churches or their mosque, as the case may be. So by the time they retire, they just enter fully into what we call full-time. Things are very easy for them. But if you are not in that category, you are not doing that, then we should not make sure that we are not isolating ourselves. Church is there to go to, because if you isolate yourself, you are playing with depression. Some people will say, somebody, the way they do in our church, I don't even like it. I don't like my pastor. There are so many churches. You can join another one. Though sometimes when you say you don't like your pastor, you should examine yourself. That is not the issue we are dealing with now. What we are just talking about is that don't isolate yourself. For whatever reason that you want to start isolating yourself, please don't. Make calls. Call people. A lot of these younger people, when you call, they call your children. And when they don't call you, don't be angry with them. The next time you call, just greet them. Don't be saying, you didn't call me since all this day, then you leave them to be defending themselves. And after they have defended themselves, they will not want to call you again. They say, I didn't remember to call mommy last week. Oh, yeah. And if I call her now, she will start querying me. Okay, maybe I'll call her tomorrow. And then tomorrow will become another 2 weeks. So I just want to beg us, anytime they call, appreciate them. Please. The Lord will help us. So the higher you go, the lonelier it is. By age or by position. It is a triangle. It is very, very wide at the base. But as you are going up, it becomes narrower. So, but you yourself, you are the ones that will now determine, okay, what activities do I want to engage myself in? Like, I decided that I was going to join volleyball. I want to start playing volleyball. Some people were laughing at me. So I am not happy to announce that I couldn't continue because I don't have a coach right now. But I pray I will have. So you engage in activities, that will keep you connected to people. Church, mosque, estate, professional colleagues, random profitable associations, all these ones, they are very, very profitable. Then you have to remember that as a retired person, you carry a lot of wisdom, a lot of experience, and you cannot just waste them like that. Don't take them to the grave. Don't waste them. Find a way of handing them over to the next generation. You carry decades of wisdom, you carry practical problem-solving skills, you carry institutional memories. Find time. It's true, many of our children will have left home, but thank God for technology. You can do Zoom. You can do video call. Find time. If they are not prompting you, asking you questions, you talk to them. Give them the memory. Write it down. Share experiences. Let's do things that will benefit the younger generations, even in church. If you have, you have anything to share with the children, because they don't understand a lot of things. One of my teenagers was telling me that they invited somebody in our church that came to talk to the teenagers. And the way that man challenged them, that it really moved them. And it was God that gave their teacher wisdom, because those teenagers, they are just not interested in anything apart from their phone. They just don't want to hear anything. But this man, they just invited, he was an elderly man, he was retired, he came, he was a lawyer, he came and spoke to them, and they were able to relate. So you can also do this in your church. Let them gather, talk to the children, the choir, the teenagers, the youths, the men's fellowship. A lot of men, they don't know how to handle their marriage in these days. God can use you, especially if you have, a good experience. So whatever experience the Lord has enabled you to have, you can share. And then rest and activity, they are not word and opposite. Retirement should be a blend. It shouldn't be an extreme. Like I mentioned earlier, every day you have to run to the office, 7 a.m. Then, but these days, there is one retired man, he told me, say, since I retired, say, my dear sister, any meeting or activity that will be before 11 o'clock, I don't honor it. Because when I wake up in the morning after talking to my God, I go back to bed. I sleep. Even if I don't sleep, I'll just stay there. I'll be resting. Because it's just that don't stagnate. Don't make it, a full day's rest. Or you can rest. Retirement should be a blend. Rest without purpose leads to stagnation. Activity without rest leads to exhaustion. We shouldn't be leading an exhaustive life. Even if you are doing, a small business, you should have somebody, the human resource is very, very important. Somebody that will be helping you to monitor those things. So you just be doing assume the role of a supervisor. So the goal we are trying to achieve is rested productivity. That is doing what brings you joy, doing what brings you meaning, doing what brings you value at a comfortable pace. I think I will also share here concerning this new AI that is just coming up. It is very important that we just try our best to see what we can do. At this juncture, I would like to tell the story of my mom when, she had a Nitel airline in her house before 2001, when President Obasanjo brought a cellular phone. So when this phone got to Ilesha, immediately, because she had waited and waited, eventually got to Ilesha, and then she bought her phone. She just kept studying it until, she was able to get it. We just see that text message will enter from mommy and it will be empty. Any other person will be discouraged, but she just kept on. She wasted a lot of money sending empty messages until she got it. So the same thing I just want us to, do. These things that are coming on now, and they will still get better than this. Somebody can just take your picture from anywhere, put word in your mouth, and put you on television, and it is not you. And we are just starting. So we need to get to know what is actually happening, how it is done, how it can be undone, how you can protect yourself, how you can make use of it to your own benefit. Because these things, they are very, very important. So what will you be left with? People are using it to make cool money. So whatever we need to do to make sure that we know these things, please let us put our mind to it. And whatever your mind agrees to do with you, you see that you will be able to do it. You will achieve it. So the question you need to ask yourself now is, what do I love to do? What do I love to do? What value can I bring to the society or to my family or to my church? What value can I bring to my environment? Ask that question. And when you are able to get it, it will be beneficial. So a retired person should find something to do, because rest restores the body, but purpose sustains the soul. Retirement is not the end of usefulness. It is often the beginning of contribution on one's own terms, on your own terms. Nobody is forcing you now. It is you that has decided that, okay, I want to do this, and I'm going to do it on my terms. And that will really help us to go a long way. So this is the end of the lecture. That don't rest just yet. Think of what you can do, and we have a lot of ideas that we can help you to do. So thank you all for listening. God bless you. If you have any question, now is the time to ask. Thank you again. Let's unmute and talk. Let's unmute. If you don't want to talk, you can write your question. If there's anything you want to say, it may not be a question. If there's anything, let's unmute. Can you all hear me?
We are hearing you.
Thank you.
What?
Thank you very much, madam. I've learned
Thank
one or
you.
two things, but it's very well. Thank you so, so much. I think I'll keep in
Please
touch. It's
introduce,
raining.
please, who is speaking? I cannot, please, who is speaking?
Towing.
Eh?
I'm towing.
Okay, ma.
Okay,
Yeah, thank you, ma. I can hear Omobola. Is that Mrs. Bolata?
I'm not saying anything yet.
Okay. I thought I had one on that. They say something now.
I enjoyed the lecture. I'm hoping for the lecture to just continue.
You wish it to continue?
Yes, so.
You wait, don't worry, okay. I'm still getting a lot of messages that the network is not favorable for a lot of people. Maybe because it rained. Did it rain in your side?
No.
Where are you?
Some places today. Dugbe.
Yes, we are in a Lokogoma area, and the rain was heavy.
I was told. But we didn't say
That was
anything in
like
Dugbe
around 7 o'clock. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
My name is Ayokunle.
Yes, sir.
The webinar and the topic was very, very good, and actually exposed me to a lot of things, particularly on what to do. You know, most challenging or most fearful thing about retirement is that you don't know where to start, particularly when you have not actually started doing something before you retire.
Yes.
So the fear, first of all, is something. Then the whatever you want to do will require at least a little bit of capital.
Yes.
So the fear of starting, the fear of even losing the capital that you want to use to start because you are new to the environment, new to the business, is also another thing. And these things are what makes people to withdraw from actually getting engaged, particularly after.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Do you want me to talk on that, right?
Yes, you can talk briefly on that.
Okay. Okay, because in our workshop, the one we held in September last year, it come up. What we normally do is that we say we advise you, don't squander your lump sum. Your income, just like you said, whatever you want to do will involve money. But we have discovered that it is not everything you want to do that will involve money. Because the thing where you have sat down, you have decided, you have been able to create your niche. What is it that you really want to follow? What do you want to do? And if it involves money, we advise that you do not just go headlong like that and go and start investing money in it. First of all, go and become an apprentice. It is the safest thing to do. What do I mean by apprentice? Get somebody that has gone ahead of you. Work with them for some time. When you have seen that you have seen a little, and when you have seen enough, then you can now have that confidence and the boldness. Because if they just tell you with mouth that, this is what I do, this is what I did, they will not tell you the gray areas. And when you now reach there, you now see. And when you see, it may not be too palatable. I know somebody, they advised him when he retired, he carried all his gratuity. At that time, it was gratuity. He used it. They said, buy groundnut and hide it. Bags and bags of groundnut and hide until it becomes expensive. Termites ate everything up.
Yay.
They didn't tell him all the. They say, wait, now they say, did you add kinikon? Okay, what type of room did you put it? Hey, why did you what type of bag? They don't start asking you damn questions. But it is another person was permitted at a very, very high price. So instead of that thing coming up so that you'll be able to buy, it started going down. Because you don't know the secret of the business. So we don't advise that you just quickly jump into it unless it is something you have been doing before. Like some people, they have already learned how to make dresses or how to bake cake, etc. But it's only because they are working with government, they don't have time. So if you don't have time, now that you have time, you can now expand on it. So that is what we normally advise. Don't just go and squander your money like that. And then the issue of renting shop, you have to first to make sure you avoid it as much as possible. If you must use shop, make sure you buy it. So
Like
I will
me
not say
now.
more than that.
No, you
I
can
can't
still
get
say something about it, ma.
Sir?
You can still shed more light on it.
On which one, sir?
Buying shop, not renting.
Okay, I say you should do rent because invariably you discover that you just be working for the shop owner. Everything you are selling, you are looking for the money. Doesn't make a lot of sense. When I know of one deputy director, she was a deputy director before she retired. And she has always had this passion for doing akara. But because she was looking at, what will people say, Kinikon this. So she wasn't doing until she now, when she retired, she had to, she now decided to start. She got some people that just some boys and girls, gave them t-shirts, uniform. So right in front of her house is where she put this gas and the umbrella and everything, made it look, very, very
Corporate.
decent. Yes, it's
Corporate.
uniform. So when there is hold up, they have been, whenever whoever is parked, they will just park. They say, oh yeah, 1,000. She has this takeaway parts that she put them 1,000. They could give me 2, give me 4, give me 3. She spends only 3 hours there in the morning, and then in the evening she spends another 3 hours, and that's all for the day. When we asked her, what are your regrets? She said, she doesn't have any. That her regret is that she didn't retire earlier.
That's nice.
Uh-huh. So there are actually, a lot of things, whatever you need, because especially nowadays, people sell a lot online. In fact, the market you sell online, you cannot even imagine it. When you have a good product, there are now a lot of ways. So renting a shop is, we don't encourage.
Like I said, during the last workshop that we had, I used to have a shop, and I found out that it was just my sales girl and the owner of the shop that I was making money for. So I packed my things home. So I do more of online now. I sell shoes, I sell bags, and some other things online. And I've been lazy about it before,
Are
but
you
since
making it?
yes, my retirement is next month by the grace of God. So I'm more focused now on my online business. And I do cake at least once in a month. I supply my hometown cake for their monthly meeting. So I'm using that one to improve the work I've left for a very long time, and it's keeping me busy. Oh, with God, we will deliver. Hello.
Hello, ma.
Network. Network is trying to cut me off.
I want to especially thank you, ma. The Deputy Corps Commander Akinwumi Ademola retired. Are you hearing me, ma?
We are hearing you.
Okay, ma. I want to sincerely appreciate Doctor for the inspiring and well-packaged, this is not even a lecture, but an interaction.
Yes.
It's an interaction and experience. All these things that that doctor is saying, they are all good. But with what is happening in town now, generally, this business, you cannot do it alone. But what of the people that are not even ready to help you? And the purpose why they are joining you in the business is to run it down, to make their own money and live whatever you are doing. So this is another hazard of this retirement issue. Whatever you commit, they make sure that they destroy it somehow. So I believe that all these things, and more so that this lecture or This interaction will continue monthly. With time, we gain more something from it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank God, though. Network just cut me off.
Network cut you off.
Oh, so you didn't hear what I say.
Network no get
So,
respect. Oh.
At
this
The
is
all.
I'm
whole
telling you. And I have to, I prepared, I said, I have MTN, I have Airtel. The two of them, I say, what is it? Thank you. So I think we have spoken much on that one. Is there any other challenge? Madam Yemi, you are raising your hand. Hello, ma. Madam Yemi, I can see you are raising your hand.
maybe she didn't even know.
Abi is in network.
I want to advise that whatever questions we have, you can put them
Yes.
down by typing it on the comment section.
Okay.
And
Yes, that's another thing.
Dr. Foluke Oni can give us a number so that whoever wants to private chat her after the webinar can do so.
Yes. We actually have a WhatsApp group for people that may want to be part of it. If you are new to this platform, most of us here, we are already there on that WhatsApp group. So we can add you, and on that group, you can ask questions. So that unless you don't want everybody to hear, you can actually private chat me. If you want to write down my number is 080 370 64299.
Is 080
370
370
64
64
299.
299.
So
Is it
our road
no?
safety, sir.
Come again, ma. Is 0
Sir. Okay, I said 080
080
370
370
64
64.
299.
It's more than normal this thing though. Okay.
It is not to
It's
this
okay.
number I've been using since.
I've seen it. It's okay.
Okay, sir. So
Yes, ma'am.
maybe one of these days, sir, you will let us know how we can join Special Marshal. Or you can
Okay,
tell
ma'am.
us on the platform. Okay. I'm adding you to the
No.
platform, sir.
Okay, ma. Okay, ma. Okay, ma.
All right, sir.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you very much. We
God
call
bless
it
you,
a
ma.
day here.
Yes,
You
ma.
have all been so good. And I wish every one of us a wonderful February 2026. We are going to have another one in March, first Saturday in March, same time. And we are hoping to have all of you on board. Please tell your friends and your colleagues, your neighbors, let them come and be a part of this. We just need to hold one another up, because those of us that find ourselves in this generation, we cannot rely totally on our children to be feeding us after we retire, because they have their own. Somebody was saying our generation, we served our parents and then we are serving our children. It's a wonderful thing. So God will continue to help us more and more, and we
Amen.
will have more good news. The Lord will prosper
Amen.
us, and we will not
Amen.
begin to beg, not look unto anybody before we
Amen.
eat.
Amen.
My God's special grace.
Amen.
Amen and
Amen.
amen. Amen. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. God
Lovely
bless you,
night.
Thank
ma'am.
you. Good night.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Good
Thank
night,
you.
ma.
Bye
Okay,
bye.
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 Leave me too.